Aaron DuBois, Vice President, Commercial Loans, and Senior VP and Commercial Lending Manager, Tom Dumont. Welcome back to the show.
Hey, Bart.
Nice to see you both.
Nice to see you, too.
Yeah, Chelsea State Bank. Just this morning, Andy Holly was over at the Wisner Street, your Jackson location.
Right.
And I understand you were both so busy, you were on the phone helping customers that you didn't even know he was there.
Right. Yeah.
That's accurate.
That is accurate.
Well, he must have been well behaved and quiet. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, today we want to talk, as we just did with Dr. Katayan, get people in good health, both physically but also financially, and also just finding ways to make life better. Today, I understand we have a product, Chelsea State Bank, where people will possibly find some money they can put to work right now.
Yes, our home equity line of credit. So, and what's nice about our home equity line of credit is you can use it for remodel. You can do almost anything with that, like vacation, tuition. If you want to put a new roof on or new siding, those home improvements. The home equity line of credit allows you to borrow against your home's equity. We don't typically pay off the first mortgage. We leave that out there. So if you have a first mortgage, that's okay. We put a second mortgage out, and that's your home equity. And that's just really a lien on your home so that you have a line of credit. And you can borrow up to typically 75 to 80% loan to value. Our product is really unique because it's prime based. So if prime moves down or a little up, but hopefully continues to move down, it goes with prime. So it's not prime plus a half, prime plus one, it's prime based. Yes.
Wow.
And it's a $30 fee if it's up to $100,000. So you can do a home equity line of credit really reasonably with us, and it's prime based.
Do you hold on to the money like a typical line of credit that people would just access as the bills came in on, say, a remodeling project?
No, they could just make the transfers as they need it. So whatever funds they have. So as long as they have the equity in there, they can do that.
Cool.
So.
They can do anything they want with the money.
Correct.
Transfer to and from your checking, savings, and move it daily.
Can they buy a snowmobile?
Yes, they can. They have enough equity. And so we already discussed this, but they can do remodel, home repair, tuition for college students, vacations. So if you want to jet off to Hawaii or Alaska or someplace like that.
Or you can use it. You can use that equity to acquire a second home, or
Really? You could buy
additional investment property. Whatever the homeowner wants to put the funds towards, they can use it for that use.
But it all depends on how much equity they have.
Correct.
And I think it was many years we didn't really even hear about home equity loans because so many people were borrowed to the hilt.
Correct, and we only do up to 75 or 80% of your the value of your home. So the more equity you have, the more that you have an opportunity to borrow on that.
Nice. And this might be something nobody even thought about for tuition. It's like, where are we going to get the money?
Right.
You might be living in it.
Correct.
You guys are in the community. You've got all kinds of things going on, and you're helping the next generation of community leaders. How so?
Right.
Well, you can see there, Jim Sykes is reading to a classroom at Dibble Elementary. Mark Burmess on the right. He's reading to a classroom. I believe that was North Elementary, North Lake in Chelsea. The middle pictures, that's the Ambassadors Dinner at Jackson High.
We were all there.
Yes, it was a great event.
We sponsored a scholarship for one of the valedictorians, and glad to support the Ambassador Dinner every year. And then the middle bottom is Aaron and I teaching Junior Achievement, Global Marketplace at Parkside Middle School. I've been doing that program for 12 years running at this point. I've looped in Aaron for the last few.
Do you have a new respect for teachers after doing
Absolutely.
that?
Yes, absolutely.
I do it for 1 hour, and
It's a lot.
it takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, teachers. It's like being on. It's like being on stage for as long as you're teaching.
Right, definitely.
Cool.
So-
I also see, in addition to helping out with the kids, you guys are helping a lot of local nonprofits and charities too.
Yes.
Yeah, the list
definitely.
is growing between Jackson, Chelsea, Dexter, our market area. I know that the sponsorship amount is well into the 6 figures, and but it's not the big. There's $1,000, there's 5-figure donations. However, we support the $100, the $50, the $200 requests, and we're very active with the 5-H clubs and supporting the youth and the agricultural industry. And so there's a lot of lessons, very important lessons to be learned with the 4-H clubs. So that was fun to get involved with. Me for the first time, but I know Erin's been very active with the fairs over the years.
Well, because she's from Concord.
Exactly.
We've
Yeah,
got
exactly.
some other examples, things you've been sponsoring and helping support, including the Chamber Awards.
Yeah.
You actually I think you guys got a
We-
Brook Award for
We
your
did get a
building
Brook
too.
Award
Yeah,
earlier
it was
this
for
year.
the mediums. I think it was a medium-sized project.
Right, yes, yeah. And then, some of our others is the Small Business Awareness Week. So we were delivering goods to a lot of local small businesses. And the other top right is a couple of our staff from our operations team, Pat and Nancy, and they were helping out at the Grass Lake Senior Center and doing a lot of activities for that, giving out some free bags and some free opportunities to help with financial literacy for the seniors.
And you're doing that in the Grass Lake schools too. You've got a partnership.
Yeah,
with-
the Savvy Student, that's a new product that we created. We launched that several months ago, just ahead of the school year. And what it is it's a financial literacy tied into student banking. So it has all the controls, the parental controls. It does link up to Apple and Google, so and Venmo. But the parents can set point of sale limits as far as amount, and they can restrict places of business. They can also transfer to and from a parent checking account.
So you can tell it not to spend at Sephora.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And did the parents find out what the kid's spending?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can receive notifications for what the kids are spending, and what it does is it prompts conversation between the parent and the child. You can have a grandparent. You can set one up for your kid's part. But it does prompt the education and conversation, and there's 10 different modules that are financial literacy through the FDIC, and the students can take these online learning. They can achieve, and they get their certificate, and then each module they complete, they get $3 or $5 towards their savings account, and then once they receive their diploma, they bring that to the bank, and there's another financial reward at the end.
Do they have to turn their diploma into the bank?
They had to bring a copy, maybe an electronic copy
Okay.
would be okay.
Just show it. You don't
Right,
keep it. All
right, we don't keep. But what's nice about the program too is a lot of student accounts out there aren't tied to a debit card, where the Savvy student is tied to a debit card. So that does give a lot of leeway to help out the student as well as the parent.
Well, it makes it fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we will go into the classroom, so it can be hands off from the banker, or it can be hands on. We'll go into the classroom and we will lead the discussions on some of those modules. So, it's borrowing, it's compound interest, it's investing, creating a budget. There's 10 modules, and it's age specific. So there's, kindergarten through third grade. There's different topics and different concepts relative to, a senior personal finance class.
Very cool. Thanks for all the things you're doing in our community, and
You're welcome.
thanks for sharing your LOC info with us today.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
us.
You bet. With Financial Focus from Chelsea State Bank, Aaron Dubois and Tom Dumont.